when we look at ghee, and I'm actually skipping over into dairy, we're zooming into dairy, obviously, in this conversation. And I want to talk about ghee. And when we look at the Sanskrit word for ghee, it's grit. Grit is actually from a root word that means to sprinkle. And I'll say it again, to sprinkle, not dump in dollops on top of your khichdi. It has many uses. It's used in fire worship to placate Lord Agni. Lord Agni is the fire god in Hindu pantheon. It's used as a topical application for ointments in Ayurveda. And in Ayurvedic texts, it's used in minuscule amounts in oral pharmaceutical formulations that are prepared by seasoned Ayurvedic practitioners. And it is categorized as tridoshik. When I say that, it actually refers to the three doshas. And in Ayurveda, there are three humors, three constitutions, and Ayurveda seeks to balance these three humors. And it is said that ghee balances these three humors. But it's a very important thing to notice. It's contraindicated in situations and conditions of high ama. And ama is nothing but the Sanskrit word for toxic inflammation. So even though we're looking at Krishna mythology and we're choosing to look at this mythological, plethora of advertising that Indian culture has inherited, when we look into a key dairy derivative that is sacrosanct, we realize that when you dig deep into the Vedic texts, it's a pharmaceutical ingredient, and it's not necessarily a kitchen ingredient to be trusted to home cooks. And that's a very important distinction that we need to make, which unfortunately a lot of people in South Asia, not just the South Asia, but the diaspora, and even non-South Asians who are interested in Ayurvedic nutrition, Indian cooking, etc., they're not able to really make that connection. So just the way you're not gonna sprinkle amoxicillin on your soup to make it nutritionally, delicious and other things, the same way you're not gonna sprinkle ghee, which is a pharmaceutical ingredient, on top of your khichdi or your soup or anything else. So that's the key message.
I love that. And that's a good takeaway. Don't sprinkle amoxicillin on your soup.